My name is Eloa Pereira. I'm an artist. I work with recycled paper, sculptures, reliefs, and vases. So this is one of my sculptures. I build up everything with a paper rolled into a tube, and then a coil and weave and everything. This is the core. The paper tube is the core of my artwork. I am a Brazilian-born artist, and I came to America, and here I saw my career and a journey of my career and going where I could not expect before.
So talk to me about the lessons you learned.
Okay, the first thing was to ship an artwork outside the country. It costs $800 to go. One artwork, the weight was 12 pounds. It was $800 to go and $800 to come. So I decided to take it with me in the plane. So it was interesting. So I bought a golf bag, yeah, and put my tapestries inside and all the small pieces, and one big piece was separate. I realized that I was exporting goods from America, and the total amount, when I arrived in France, I would have to pay 25% at customs and duty. So I freak out. And I realized that there is a passport for art.
Oh. And
the process, is export things for any country. When you arrive in the country, you are importing, but because it's for exhibition and it's not for sale at first, you don't pay customs. And then when you come back to the US, you re-export is the right name for that. So there is two companies in America that issued this passport in Chicago. I contact them, they send me overnight. It has some cost, but it was 1/10 of the cost of me paying the customs. So it was the first thing that I learned to work. So it went back to Chicago. They opened the box, sent back to Kalamazoo. Kalamazoo said, no, it's to go to Paris. So they sent back to Chicago. And then Chicago sent to Paris. And it was nerve-wracking that the show was already setting up and the artwork was still in transit.
So have you thought about your next 5-year plan and what those goals look like?
I do. I have a project that I start during the pandemic, and it talks about the feelings of immigrants when they come to America. Especially, I was interviewing Brazilian immigrants, and I myself went through everything they have, the fear, the feeling that you don't fit and everything. So I'm doing 12 big tapestries, 44 by 84. And each one tells a step of the hero's journey adapted to the immigration. So it goes for the call. America has a big call to us immigrants, and then it goes everything from the call, from the trip, from the difficulties, from the fear when you arrived here and you see, oh my gosh, it was not what I expected. I can't go to a supermarket and buy something because I don't know the name of the thing. So it was, I went through that. And then you go through depression, you fight your fears, and then you start growing. And I think I'm in this step now. You start growing in America and being recognized or making money, like many of them come for that. That's my project. I haven't been funded for this project. I applied for some grants. It is a very large project that involved a book publication, and it is, I'm still looking for funding for this project. So that is my goal for the next 5 years. I want to do at least one international show. I want to do another residency. So it's a residency for artists. It's a very important thing. I learned that also, that you just disconnect from your world, actually, your world, and you dip inside your art. It is something that it's worth it to do.